Is the Apple Watch useful for students? Absolutely. Today I'll show you the best tips, tricks, and hidden features to make your student life so much easier. And stick around till the end because I'll share my 5 favorite and most useful student apps that you won't be able to live without. Let's start everything off with one of the most underrated features on the Apple Watch for students, which is watch faces. As you know, there are tons of different Apple Watch faces for the Apple Watch. I highly encourage you to install all of these watch faces for school, but especially the modular watch face and customize just like this. Now, obviously customize it depending on your personal needs, but I find it incredibly useful to have this right here. The ability to simply create a note just by a tap on the Apple Watch and being able to use dictation just like that, and then tapping done, and your note will be saved directly on your iPhone and Apple Watch. The ability to open music just by a tap. The ability to set up a timer just by a tap, and if you want to do a Pomodoro timer or you just want to start a studying session just like that, it's that easy. The weather complication is useful, so when you're preparing for your day, you can see whether you need to wear a jacket or not. And also the alarm complication, so you can directly add an alarm just by a tap. Now, I obviously highly recommend you to customize all of this depending on your personal needs. Maybe you prefer having your email complication. Maybe you want a third-party app like Focus To Do, which we're going to check out in just a second. Or maybe you want to have your school schedule using Apple Calendar. No matter what complication, just add the modular watch face so you can add tons of complication. Now, one of the most useful things on having an Apple Watch is all of these apps. Now, there are so many incredibly useful Apple Watch apps, but before we start talking about the third-party apps, let me show you how useful Apple Reminders is right on your wrist. Now, my recommendation to you is make sure to add a specific school or college reminder list. So like this, inside of here, you can separate all of your family, your work, your personal stuff from all of your schoolwork. And from there, Apple Reminders on the Apple Watch is so useful because you've basically got all of your reminders right on your wrist. Once you complete a reminder, it's as simple as just tapping it away and it will be removed. If you want to add a reminder, you can simply tap on Add Item, buy my chemistry book, and it's that easy to simply use dictation and it will add it just like that. Here's kind of a hidden feature. If you scroll up, you'll see this option right here, which will let you show completed. So as you can see, it will show us previous reminders that we've now completed, or you could obviously customize to hide it depending on what you want. Now, one of the most useful features on the Apple Watch for students is silent alarm. Because if you're in college in a college dorm and you live with other friends, and let's say you gotta wake up for a 6 a.m. class, if you use your iPhone, you're probably gonna wake up everybody. Instead, if you use an Apple Watch and you set up this 6:15 alarm, for example, if you disable this feature right here, breakthrough silent mode, if you have your Apple Watch in silent mode just like that, your Apple Watch will still wake you up because it will start vibrating using haptic feedback. It will basically keep tapping on your wrist until you wake up, but no sound will be coming out from the speaker, which will mean you won't be waking anybody up. And this feature isn't only for students. If you're in a marriage or if you live with other people, this is truly a game changer in order to respect the people around you. Hey, quick break on this video. If you're finding value out of this video, you know what you need to do. Hit that subscribe button. It's free and it seriously helps me out. Okay. Back to the video. An incredibly underrated Apple Watch feature as well is Siri. Because Siri on the iPhone is obviously incredibly useful and obviously more powerful, but on the Apple Watch, it's just more convenient. Here's some inspiration on what you can ask Siri as a student. Remind me to review chapter 4 at 7 a.m. tomorrow. What's 245 divided by 7? Set a timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes counting down.
I want to have a studying session. Set a timer for 25 minutes.
25-minute studying session timer counting down.
Why this one in particular is awesome is not only will it set a timer, but it will also name the timer whatever you called it. So you can have multiple timers, multiple studying sessions, and multiple focus sessions running at the same time, all being driven by Siri on the watch. How do you say homework in French?
In French, homework is devoir.
Devoir. I gotta work on my French. What does the word isotope mean?
Isotope means each of 2 or more forms of the same element that contain equal numbers of protons, but different numbers of neutrons.
Text R now. I'm on my way to class.
Okay, sending. To cancel, you can also press the digital crown on your watch.
and it will automatically send just by waiting.
It's sent.
Which is super useful. There's obviously so much more that you can ask Siri for students. If you use the Apple Watch as a student, let me know what you ask Siri on a regular basis. Another great app that Apple has added to the Apple Watch is the Voice Memos app. Now, I used this feature as a student, whether I was actually recording a lecture in class, whether a friend was explaining a math equation and I wanted to remember it, or whether you're practicing for a speech, or obviously whether you're simply trying to remind yourself something and you want to decide to record a voice memo. Having it right on your wrist and the ability to just simply have it so accessible for you is a feature obviously that you should be using. All of your voice memos are saved right here on the watch, and you can even add it as a complication on your Apple Watch if it's something that you really use. Another app that Apple has added to the Apple Watch with watchOS 26 is this right here, Apple Notes. And Apple Notes is so useful on the Apple Watch. You can obviously browse through all of your different notes, and you can even open the links on a little Safari on your wrist. As you can see, it actually loads. And please, no cheating on Apple Watch during exams. Please don't. You can scroll down and see all of your notes. You can also add a new note, as I was showing you before. You can write whatever you want on it. You can even add emojis if you want. And just by tapping done, you'll now create a note, which will save on iPhone, as I said, and Apple Watch as well.
You know what's also very cool? Today's sponsor. These are the Viome Open Note, and they're earphones that are not just meant for listening. They record, transcribe, and translate at the same time. First off, the Open Note earbuds have a super lightweight open design coming at just 10 grams. They sit outside of your ear, which means that there's no pressure, no sweating, no ear fatigue, even using them after hours. But here's where things get wild. You just long press on the earbuds to start recording. They record calls, face-to-face conversations. Everything you say will automatically get transcribed automatically in the app, which is super clean and surprisingly very accurate. Extract summaries, to-do lists. They're also great for phone calls since they've got AI call noise reduction. The dual microphones and smart noise canceling will focus only on your voice. What you're probably worried about is how's the battery life? 19 hours in a single charge and 53 total with the case. If you're interested and want to pick them up, they're obviously linked down below in the description. Now back to the video. Now there's a bunch of gestures that Apple has added to the Apple Watch in the last few years that are incredibly useful for students that you just need to know about. The first one that I wanted to tell you about is wrist flick. So just by doing like that, you'll dismiss a notification, or if you're in notification center, you can simply dismiss it and go right back to your Apple Watch face. Let's say someone's calling you and you're in the middle of a lecture and you're stressing up because it's calling you and you don't know how to mute it. You gotta know about this. Just by doing like this and putting your hand right above your watch, you'll automatically silence that phone call. It's something that you need to know about and could save you in a troubling situation, whether you're in a meeting or in your classroom. If someone's calling you, don't forget, simply do like this, smack your Apple Watch with your hand and you'll automatically silence it. The next gesture that you need to know about is simply doing like this, double tapping your index with your thumb, just like this. If you double tap on your watch face, you'll activate the Smart Stack to browse through your calendar, your activity, or whatever you have saved on here, which we're gonna customize this in just a second as well. If you're in the middle of a conversation, you could double tap and slowly zoom down, or even reply just by, once again, double tapping. Double tap is so useful for students, whether you've always got something in your hand, whether it's a book, whether it's a package. So if someone's calling you, you've got a bunch of stuff in your hand. Just by simply double tapping, you can answer a phone call, for example. More gestures that could be useful for you as students. If you scroll down using the digital crown, you'll bring up Notification Center. If you scroll to the top, you can tap on Clear All and clear all your notifications. If you scroll downwards on your Apple Watch face, you'll also bring the Smart Stack. Obviously, tapping once on the digital crown will bring you to your home screen. Holding it will activate Siri. Double tapping will bring you to your recent apps that you've opened. If you double tap, you'll bring up Apple Pay. If you tap the side button once, you'll activate Control Center, which we're gonna talk about in just a second as well. This is a really useful one. Let's say you're in Apple Notes and the app isn't behaving or the app crashed and you just wanna force quit the Apple Watch app. Basically the same thing as doing like this. You can simply force close an app by holding on the side button and then holding on the digital crown. As you can see, the app will close and it will boot back up just like that. Here's a setting that's kind of hidden, but I'm sure will be very useful for you. Go to settings, then go to clock and scroll down where it says Taptic Time and then turn this on. What this will do is it will basically
vibrate just a tiny bit whenever an hour passes. So when it's 3 p.m., when it's 4 p.m., it will vibrate just a tiny bit. And it's a very recognizable haptic feedback. So if you're in an exam, for example, it won't distract you, but you'll know that another hour has passed. Very useful if you're one, just bored in your class and you're ready for it to be over, or two, whether you're stressed that your exam is about to finish, so you'll know when time is almost up. And even if you're not a student, I personally always have this activated. All right, next up, let's talk about Control Center. Now, Control Center is incredibly useful because now with watchOS 26, you can actually customize whatever shows up here. You simply scroll to the bottom where it says edit and then tap on this little plus icon. And from here, the things that you can do now with Control Center are pretty much endless, including shortcuts. You can even turn off your lights directly by a tap on Control Center. But my recommendation to you is tailor it to something student focused. For example, setting a new reminder right from here. So if you want to create a new reminder, you can simply tap this, scroll down, and boom, tap that, and you can now create a new reminder just like that. Now, inside of Control Center, you can obviously activate Do Not Disturb or Focus mode. My recommendation to you is obviously have a Do Not Disturb one, but make sure to have a studying session mode. Call it study session, call it library time, call it however you want. For example, with study time, what I did back in college is I would deactivate all social media notifications, all message notifications, but my friends that I was working on that project with, for example, could obviously message me. Customize this however you want. You obviously customize all of your focus sessions directly on your iPhone. Also inside of Control Center is Ping My iPhone. So if you lose your iPhone, this will obviously help you locate it. But did you know, let's say you lose your iPhone outdoors while you were going to your college dorm, maybe it's dark outside, by simply holding on this icon right here, you'll actually activate the flashlight, as you can see. Very, very useful tip. You also have a flashlight on the Apple Watch. If you tap on it, a hidden feature that not a lot of people know about is if you scroll up using the digital crown or downwards, well, you can actually turn up the brightness or turn it down, which is useful if you don't want to bother your college friends while they're sleeping. An obvious feature is putting your Apple Watch in silent mode when you're in class, but if you actually hold on the mute button, you can actually turn on mute for maybe just an hour, and then silent mode will only be on for just an hour. Activating a feature like this is very useful. Maybe you're going inside of a class. This feature will remove silent mode. Like this, you won't forget to activate it again. All right, that's it for the tricks. Now let me show you my 4 favorite Apple Watch apps for students. Let's start off with Timetable, which is basically your college schedule, your school's schedule, right on your wrist in a very visual way. Just by a flick of the wrist, you can see what your upcoming classes are in a very visual way. I loved using this app in college because I didn't like adding my schedules in Apple Calendar. Like this, I had my own separate app so I can know, wherever I had to go during that day. You can also add your own homework within this app. As you can see, I had my own tasks. All of these apps will obviously be linked down below in the description. This next one is basically a great Pomodoro timer. So if you want to start a studying session, you can obviously do it with the tip that I was telling you about before, asking Siri. But with this, you have its own dedicated Pomodoro app. You can set multiple timers. And what's cool about it is that it will also give you a tiny report letting you know how much you focused that day. You can set certain goals. So maybe you want to study, in this case, I have 3 hours. So if you want to study for 3 hours every day, or maybe for finals week, you want to set it to 10 hours to 8 hours, however, how much you want to study, you can set goals and you can see a report on how much you've studied that day. You can pause it just like that. And what's cool about it is that you can also set up a complication for each and every single one of these apps, obviously. As you can see, focus to do, I can actually set a focus time goal. So just by raising up my wrist, I can see how many minutes I've studied that day, or I can simply check how my Pomodoro timer is doing just directly from my watch face. Next up is an app called CheatSheet. And this app is incredibly useful for those of us who forget about things all the time. For example, in college, I always forgot the certain name of a certain key card to go inside of a class. It's a long story, but everybody basically made fun of me how I never could remind myself of B43. So CheatSheet is an app, so you can basically store numbers, words, whatever you want to really cheat sheet in your Apple Watch. You could add a new cheat sheet by simply tapping on the plus icon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe you want to remember a certain number. You can also customize the icon of the cheat sheet. So whether maybe it's a Wi-Fi password, your parking, a password, some subway info, basically stuff that you need to remind yourself on a daily basis. It's obviously not a reminder, It shouldn't go in your notes. You can simply have a dedicated app for those things that you just don't want to forget about. It is very important, especially in college and in high school, to keep yourself hydrated. It's something that when I was in high school, I always had a tough time drinking water. And seriously, drinking water helps you focus so much more. That's why an app like Waterminder can be really useful for you as a student. You can set hydration goals, and you can add and you can log how much water you've drinking. You can tap here and you can even log if you've drinking coffee, tea, coconut juice, milk, skim milk, soda, beer, goat milk, kombucha, herbal tea, whatever you want. Are you convinced that the Apple Watch is useful for students now? If you found tons of value out of this video, you'd help me out tons by simply hitting on that subscribe button. If you want even more tips or how to make the Apple Watch useful in general, not only for students, you can tap on this video right here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.